a maintenance video today. One of our school ukuleles needs a new string. So it's crazy times in school at the minute, no ukulele club, but I am still trying to get pupils to play, and our older pupils are still using ukuleles in their exam, in their GCSE lessons. So I got handed this week, broken string, the A string has snapped. It's slightly different to my other string videos in that this is a pin bridge. So hopefully a nice quick video on how to change a string with a pin bridge on a ukulele. Right, so just before we start the actual job, what is the difference with a pin bridge? Well, as you can see on here, there is literally a pin holding the string inside the ukulele, and there's no ties. Well, there is a knot we've got to tie, but it's not on the outside this time. So what have I got to do? I've got to remove that pin, which we will do shortly, tie the string underneath it, and I'll show you how to do that right now. First of all, when the ukulele was handed to me, this was sort of still hanging on it, but I could see there was no bead or anything. Now then, this is very, very small, and I'm really hoping I'm not going to drop it, but basically there is a little metal bead, okay, and you often find these tied onto the end of ukulele strings, other strings as well. And that was inside the uke. It's always a little bit of a faff to get it out, but there we are, that is it removed. Next job I've got to do, let's put that safely there for a minute, is to remove the actual pin. Now, you may have seen one of these before. It's a string. Tighten if I go like that, you can see I can wind the strings. But it's actually a dual tool, because I don't know if you've ever noticed, but there is a little cutout point by there. All right, can you see that? Now that is very useful and indeed designed to remove pins. So how do we do that? I'm going to come around this side, try and give you a better view. But basically, I've got to put the slotted bit underneath the pin to pull it up. So let's see what the best angle is. Yeah, it can be a bit fiddly sometimes. There we go. So that, I pull this up like so, and the pin comes out. Okay. Now, the pin itself, little plastic pin, there's actually a slot that's going down it. And the idea is the string is going to run up that slot, and then it'll fit nice and tightly back inside the ukulele. I've got to tie my bead onto my string to start with. And this is where I wish I could see properly. So there we are, I've slid my bead onto the end of the string, and making sure you know it's the correct string. In this case it is an A string, and I'm just going to do a knot. In fact, if I can, I'll actually do a double knot. There's plenty of string to play with. So one, and again. And I'm just going to pull that nice and tight. Okay? And in fact, rather than using my teeth, I will use one of my pliers just to give that a really nice pull by there. And I know that knot isn't going anywhere now. Don't pull too hard, you don't want to snap the string. Okay, one pin and one string. I'm going to first of all pop the string down inside the ukulele, like so. Okay, so that's inside, but of course, even with that bead on it, it's not going to stop it coming up because it's got a big hole there. Now, knowing which way that little groove is, I'm going to pop that so that the string goes on the side of the groove. Alright, now obviously I want my string going this way, so I'm just pulling it round, there we are. All right, so the groove now is facing the correct way, and I'm going to quite firmly push this back into the bridge, like so. And you can feel it when it's in there nice and tight. And if I pull that now, I don't think that is going anywhere. Okay, so it's quite a nice, easy one to do. And then, same way as any other ones, I'm going to just move the ukulele for a minute. I'll be right back. Right, so I've moved the ukulele a bit better into shot. So the first thing I'm going to do is tie my string through. So I tend to do it once like this, so it goes through the once. Fat fingers, like so. Make sure it goes the correct way. All right, if you're not sure, check the other strings. All right, and then I'm going to leave myself a bit of slack. Hang on, go back a bit. Like so. And then I tend to just pop it through again. All right, so in effect, there we are. You're doing a sort of a knot, like double threading it through. All right, now look, I've still got plenty of slack with the string there to wind it up. Okay, so for once, I'm not going to use my joom. I'm going to go the good old-fashioned way of using my manual winder. Okie dokie, so there we go. Yeah, it's a little bit slower, but it's not that long when you've wound enough double bass strings, which are, oh, they take hours to change. These are easy. Now what I am doing is I'm just popping back down here for a minute to make sure that is still in nice and solid. It is. Wrong there. Oh, look, it's even switched on. I'd forgotten there's a tuner on this one. So, hang on, bear with me. Excellent. So there we go, a few minutes of work. The pin bridges really are nice and easy to do, okay? Just if you have one and it's the first time you change a string, if it has snapped, there's a good chance that there's a little bead, it could be metal, it could be plastic, actually inside the ukulele. Give it a rattle, you'll see it. It's always a good game getting things out of ukes. All right, then you use your, pop that back down, your string winder. That is what that handy little notch is for pulling up. And then when you put it back in, just make sure that the slot on the actual pin is the correct direction for the string to go. There you are. Just in case anybody's interested, this is a caramel solid Acacia Electro Acoustic ukulele. We got a few of these in school. Cheap and cheerful, but not bad. This one's a good few years old now, so more than pleased with it. One pin bridge changed. So there we go, one A string fitted with a pin bridge. Probably one of the easiest ones to do. I do hope this video has helped. As always, please feel free to leave a comment or a question below. Give us a like if you've enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for watching.